Mark Rathwell joining us this morning. If you recognize the name, you're definitely going to recognize the tattoo because Mark has gone a little viral over the past couple of weeks. You went all out. You got the entire Regina skyline on your calf and have since blown up. We've covered it in our national segment. You've been doing interviews across the country. What were you expecting when you got this tattoo? I'm sure this reaction has been a little overblown in your mind.
I didn't expect this.
Yeah.
The honest answer is I don't know what I expected. I mean, I was really proud of the work, and you know, in the social media age, I wanted to share it, and just thought, hey, okay, it's out there, and it just kind of has, yeah, it's really just kind of taken on a bit of a life of its own. It's almost a bit humbling and overwhelming at the same time.
I can imagine. I have a ton of respect for you because this is not a small tattoo. You went full color on the entire leg. This had to have hurt.
You know, no one likes getting a tattoo. Even the tattooist
right.
who has a ton of tattoos doesn't like getting a tattoo, but you like having the tattoo. Yeah, this was about 12 hours over 2 sessions of... Ooh. I probably should have done it over 3, but I think in my mind I went, okay, today's the coloring day, let's just get it done, and
grimace through it.
I can't say I'm the brightest guy some days, but yeah, it was about 12 hours.
Certainly creative. What I love, we were just chatting, is this tattoo started small. This started with your first tattoo of the maple leaf. You actually see it right down here on screen near your ankle.
Yeah, I got that 23 years ago when I was a young reporter doing weekends in Yorkton, right? And it just kind of went from there. When I, you know, so many years later, looking at the Canadian flag, I was like, I need to do something with this. And got connected with Jesse Exner at Blacksmith Art Studio, and we did a Canadian scene, and it was sort of an immediate reaction to me as, yeah, I want the Regina, I want something, a Regina skyline. I'd seen some tattoos of skylines of iconic cities and thought, yeah, this is something that means something to me. That was the best advice I got 23 years ago with my first tattoo, is make them mean something. And this is something I identify with. Jesse did a piece for somebody a while ago. It was a sort of a big skull with centipedes and flowers around it, and it's super cool, but that isn't me. This is me.
I love that, and I love that you were willing to go all in. I mean, you've got the entire skyline here, you've got Mosaic Stadium. It really is. You take a shot of it, you look at it from any angle, you know immediately it's Regina. What was it about Regina that made you think, like, this is what I want on my leg forever?
You know, I was fortunate enough to spend 8 years with former Mayor Pat Fiacco in his office as his senior advisor. And honestly, I got to see, and I say this with the greatest of admiration, the best and the worst the city had to offer. I mean, this is my home. This is where I grew up. Yeah, I spent some time away for school and work, but I got to see this city at its best. This doesn't mean I'm not aware of some of the challenges that the city has, but every city has those challenges. Every city is. That doesn't mean I don't appreciate the fact that I live out in the East End. I got here in under 10 minutes. I can get anywhere I need in the city. The city has everything I need. This city affords me the life that I get to go and see those iconic cities. And I guess it's just, you know, it just is my way of appreciating what I have, what I've been a part of, and just where I hope the city's going.
I have to say, it's a great show of appreciation. It's a beautiful tattoo. I am so impressed that you bared through the pain of that. I have to say, fantastic tattoo. Mark, that's all we've got time for this morning, but I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you showing this off because it really is one of a kind.